I'm single. Anybody else? Yay. I'm so single. I only have sex dreams about myself. It's crazy. I went to bed last night fully clothed and I woke up with my shirt off. I don't know what happened, and I'm it pissed me off as well because last night I was like, Natalie, I'm not in the mood. Fucking perv. I like older men. Not because girls mature faster than boys, but because my friend Ben's dad is older. And he is so handsome. His eyes, man. But I know it's a fantasy crush. I'm not ready to be a mom yet, I can't even raise a chia pet. And there's that SpongeBob scene where he raw dogs the atmosphere and he's water. That's the green onions on my windowsill right now. I think unattainable crushes are way more fun than real crushes because there's no pressure for an outcome, I signed up for the Chicago Marathon in a non-guaranteed entry, and they did not pick my name out of the lottery. Darn it! Darn the luck. That's so unfortunate. No, actually I am going to run the marathon next year because I pledged to raise money for a local animal shelter. And I think it's actually a toxic trait of mine how much I love animals. If I see you walking your dog on the street, I'm no better than a man. I will catcall your dog. And I won't even acknowledge you, you're the ugly friend, right? But her, damn shawty, how you get your fur so shiny, Wag that tail for me, baby. But, she was wearing a harness, so she's kind of asking for it. My grandma, we called her Gaga, rest in peace. She was a wild one. She would often get kicked out of the mall for touching young men on the tushy. She liked younger men, I like older men. We basically did the same dating pool, But did getting kicked out of the mall stop her? No. She went right across the street to the Apple Store. And the good thing about the Apple Store is they won't kick you out for inappropriate behavior. No, in fact, if you buy a 13-inch iPad Pro, they'll touch your tushy. And if you throw in an Apple Pen, they'll bend you over the Genius Bar. Apple Care, man, it works for everybody. I like to romanticize certain aspects of my life. The red line literally waits for the brown line at the transfer stop. It's so cute, right? Meanwhile, my ex couldn't even wait for me to finish before rolling over and continuing his online chess game. I started smoking weed when I was 14, so I'm all about fuck the police, right? But there is a canine unit, guys, And I think they're giving the dogs the wrong job, actually, because they're putting them in TSA. I think throw them in immigration, Border Paw Patrol. Okay? And I trust their judgment, they're going to let the good people in. And we have way too many damn mailmen in this country. For Christmas this year, I got my dad AC/DC tickets, and I was really excited to give them because, it's his favorite band, and also the reason I have hearing damage in my left ear. And then, so as he was opening it, I also love AC/DC, and I'm like, Dad, there's 2 tickets in there, feel free to bring whoever you want. And he's like, yeah, of course, my high school friend Bob would love to come to this concert with me. And I'm like, damn, they were expensive too. The extra fees alone were $180. Yeah, that's freaking absurd, okay? With that money, I could have bought my mom a Christmas gift. I got her a jar of pickles. True story. Did you like the pickles, Mom? I made them.
They were good.
They're pickles, guys. The comedy doesn't work out, During Christmas dinner this year, one of my aunts was only showing up for dessert, so we got a knock on the door, and I'm like, oh, it's probably Aunt Diane. And it was. And then a bit later, there was another knock on the door, but everybody was in attendance. So I turned to my cousin and I'm like, yo, what if it's carolers? And it was carolers! 4 white kids singing Feliz Navidad on our doorstep. So beautiful, great moments. And then a bit later, there was another knock on the door, and I'm like, by this point, I'm like predicting the future, you know, like I know what's gonna happen. So I'm like, is it Ben's dad? Maybe? Woo! Okay, that's all. Thanks.